All right, folks, here we go. Next up on the block here, we have Arena Conflict Accessory Set. If you have an arena, you're going to have some conflict, and so too do the folks at Star Wars. This is the blue carded Saga set, Saga series, rather. And, of course, this is from the Attack of the Clones movie. It's got the battle droids here, or the arena droids. Version of them, the red guy here. You got the shackles, you got the blasters, you got the lasers, and spoiler alert right here, but you got the Fett helmet. So for those of you who for some reason may not have seen this 20-year-old movie, I won't spoil it, but there you go. We'll flip this over on the back so you can see the back as we get a couple of photos here for the catalog, and then I'm going to walk you through it. So we have a little bit of... Let's get the light to shine on that. You can see a little bit of the creasing on the card. This is one of those ones you're going to want to take out of the box anyway. A little bit of dings on the bottom of the card. The bubble looks pretty fantastic. It's tight to the card, and it is free from wear. A little bit of a speck on it there, but otherwise fantastic. Everything inside looks how it should be. Looks pretty nice. We turn that off. I'm not sure where that glare is coming from. We'll fix it. And of course you got the fun little jetpack. I love that. So all around a great figure right here. Pretty nice to look at, and still in pretty good condition. The Attack of the Clones Arena Conflict Accessory Set with the battle droid. Then you have, next up on the block, the Hoth Survival Accessory Set. Not easy to say, but certainly easy to bid on. You can head on over to TheBigToyAuction.com and see it right there. We'll take some pictures of the front. We'll get some pictures of the back for that catalog so you can see what it is you're going to be bidding on over there. And then I will walk you through it. I love this set. The only thing that would make this better for me is if this were Bren Derlin on here. But otherwise, you got the little tank. Even the, you don't see them too often in vintage sets, but for whatever reason, they just don't go for a lot. I love those. I think those are great. I love those as just G.I. Joe fodder. You can do with it whatever you want. We don't tell you how to collect. This is some pretty neat stuff right here. The bubble looks real nice. Dust on it there. It's got some age to it. A little scuff here, but I don't see any crush wear or anything like that. It is tight on the card, and the card itself, as we look at it, looks overall pretty darn nice. We'll flip it on over to the other side. See a slight bit of a crease there, what we're going to call a pre-crease. It's not quite creased yet, but it's getting there. So perhaps not one that you'd want to send in for grading. Just a little bit of wear on those corners. But otherwise, a really fantastic piece and a great set. I like this. If you are a fan of The Empire Strikes Back, you get your ATs, your AT-ATs. The one thing it's missing for survival is an animal to slice open and sleep in, but they can be forgiven of that. Otherwise, fantastic piece. The Empire Strikes Back Hoth Survival Accessory Set. And now on the block, we have the Flying Geonosian. Am I pronouncing that at all right? Flying inhabitant of Geonosis, however that may be pronounced. The big giant bug creature. Not the one that gets sliced in half. That's one of my favorite figures. The one that you can slice in half. But here you go. Here's his little hive. Little beam blaster. You can see the card has some bending, but we'll get to that in a moment as I take pictures of the back side of it. And we'll show you the whole thing. Like I said, bending of that card, that happens when people store them in, let's say, half boxes. I'll try not to crease it. Amazingly, it doesn't appear all that creased. There you go. There's a way that you can, if you steam it up a little bit and flatten it out, you'll be fine. We don't do that. We like to sell them to you in exactly the condition that they come to us. There's just something beautiful about that, so that's how we offer it. But overall, I'll show you the bubble. The bubble looks nice, clean, clear. I don't see any dings, dents, scratches, tears. The card is pretty good. And other than this nice little bending on it there, where it's had some weight on the top of the card stored vertically, this is a fantastic piece. So head on out to TheBigToyAuction.com. You can see this, the Attack of the Clones blue carded Saga series, Flying Geonosian, and all of his accoutrements.